Hi, Julie, no relation Fisher Moore, one of the Atocha Golden Crew. I have a short story from 1986. I believe it was February, March. I was on the Magruder, and Vinny and Big Bird had just come up from their dive. They were the first divers down. They got to pin the boxes, so they always had first dive. I was the second one down, and once I got down, it was absolutely beautiful visibility. For down there, it was between 20, 30 foot, and it was gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And I went along the line, the baseline, and saw this big bump, a big mound. And so I swam over to it, and sitting on the top was this artifact. And I looked at it and thought, oh my God, I cannot be the first person seeing this. I can't be the first person that sees this. Got a little bit closer, and I went, oh my God, it was an astrolabe. So I looked at the baseline, just checked the provenance for it, and picked it up, turned it over. There's a wing nut in the back, an actual wing nut. Nothing was moving on it, but it was a spectacular astrolabe. And I thought, oh my God, I'm the first person 365 years to see this and hold this beautiful, beautiful piece of history. So as I was admiring it, I looked up and saw Kim Fisher swimming up. His eyes got huge. He looked at me. He looked at the astrolabe. He looked at me again. And I just handed it to him. I was looking at it. And I decided, okay, at that point, because I still had, I had a full tank, and I had a lot of airlifting to do, see what this big lump in the mud was. And so I signaled to him to take the astrolabe up. He looked at me, his eyes got big, and he thought, you want me to take this up, really? I'm going, yeah, take it up. Needed it to stay safe. So I started airlifting away and started uncovering wood. And it was, from my recollection, 3 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot. It was a good-sized chest. It was too big to be a chest of coins. So I kept airlifting away and got down to some pouches, and they were all encrusted. There were coins. They were all stacked together, all packed in. Everything was adhering to each other. And then I looked up looked around in the corner, the edges. I still had a long ways to go down to get down to the bottom of the chest. But there were wooden pieces that eventually realized they were the backstaff and part of the navigational pieces. What we had come across was the pilot's chest. Around the pilot's chest, there were maybe 3 or 4 astrolabe. I don't recall exactly how many there were. But my air was out, so I had to go up. And I think Pedro was down next. And after a few moments, he came up and said, there's gold. There's gold down there. So everybody's starting to get really excited about what else is in this chest. I don't recall if it was the next day. Vince went down, and after a few moments, he came back up, and he said, it's raining emeralds. And we all jumped back into the water and thought, oh my God, this is amazing. As you airlift around this big chest, the pilot's chest, you'd see a flash of green. You'd turn off the airlift and wait for it, and you'd look up, and all of a sudden these marble-sized emeralds would start bouncing off of your mask. So we all got rained on by emeralds. This was the pilot's chest. There were 11 bags of silver coins, 8 escudo coins. I believe they were all 2 escudos. There were 42 feet of gold chain. The navigational devices, the compasses, the backstaff, everything that the navigator would need for traveling. And it was an amazing 2.5 week. That's one of my favorite memories.